Like when you're always in it, you kind of think that, oh, so everybody already knows about it. So like, who would be stupid enough to put their money on the table again? All right, guys. A couple of weeks ago, we did a video about Royal Bengal Logistics and about that Ponzi scheme. How we stole what was it, $112 million from trucking investors. So apparently we were selling a thing that you bring the cash to the table and we're gonna buy trucks, hire drivers, do everything for you. You don't have to do anything and the return on investment is going to be insanely good. Unfortunately, a lot of these people ended up without any money and we lost the money that we had before. So we thought everybody learned a lesson. We thought it's already over. And we thought we're revisiting some old story that has no room in the now.
Yeah, but the saga continues because I just got a phone call from an individual just looking for some cross-referencing facts and just kind of checking around to see, shopping around for the same type of investment opportunity. So there's a current company, we're not saying the name, right? So we're not going to drop the name. However, it's like a copycat. A lot of it is very, very similar. So we're not saying they're frauds. We're not saying they are. This is not financial advice. This is just, hey, maybe a suggestion of what types of questions you should be asking so you don't become a victim to something like this and or you're protecting your financial investment.
Yes, because I think when we are involved in trucking business and we are in this all the time, it seems like, oh man, that Bengal Logistics story is like just a shitty story with bad actors in trucking. And like when you're always in it, you kind of think that, oh, so everybody already knows about it. So like, who would be stupid enough to put their money on the table again? However, again, like the individual that called gave us a name. We went to our website. We looked up what we actually offer, and again, like somebody who's been in trucking business over 20 years, I can tell you right now, all of that is BS. Like total, absolute BS. So now let's talk about what are the key aspects of determining who are you dealing with. Is that a real thing or that's a fake? Because theoretically it could be a real thing, but it would be a different presentation.
Yeah, so let's start with the presentation, right? For those guys who haven't been in this game for 20 years and they don't know what to look for, right? So number one, you go on their lovely website and check out some of their videos. Extremely empty. There's no concrete information as to how to get it done. It's just talking about the gains with some nice motivational music on it. Pretty cool. However, how are they getting drivers and where are they lining up from? Because like while the rest of the industry has a driver shortage or how difficult it is to keep drivers, how are they immune from that turnover rate? Because remember, they're going to be in your truck. So where are they getting them from? And again, you can ask these questions because this is an investor. You're doing business with someone, so you want to know what type of program they have to do that. Number two, where are they sourcing their work from that they can guarantee you that type of return? Because how are they going to be immune to fluctuations of rates? So for those who haven't been in this business, the rates go up and the rates go down based on demand, just like anything else. Supply and demand is the name of the game. And then the equipment. How can they guarantee that the truck is never going to break down, right? And who's paying for that? Is it them or is it you? So does your net monthly profit get eaten up by that breakdown? Who's handling that breakdown and who is responsible? These are just some of the few things that you can be asking in order to get a clarity to how are they running their trucking company. Because at the end of the day, it's still a trucking company and they have the same challenges that anybody else will.
So yes, I think if you have to pick like one keyword, because now which you were just explaining all that, like one keyword that clicks in all these bad stories is automation. So I assume the catch is, so how are you going? We actually, I think the answer like that we would give you, we should actually call, but like. We should ask those questions and we should get the answers. But I have a feeling the answer would be, how do you deal with driver turnover? Oh, automation. Because we have like a lot of drivers, a lot of trucks, and like when one driver is going home, we put another driver in that truck. Well, and realistically, everybody who knows trucking, first of all, those are gonna be the bottom drivers, if we even real, because most of us solid drivers that have experience, that been in trucking, who knows what they're doing, they don't like other people in their trucks. Like, the truck is very personal space. Usually, if you're a serious driver, you're gonna get a truck assigned to you, and for the most part, that's gonna be your truck. That's gonna be your just like home. And I never seen any good drivers doing what we're presenting.
No, and just think about it. So if you are the investor with that type of money, you were able to raise that. And the way you raised it, I guarantee you, I don't know, but you probably didn't do it in a chaotic environment. Owner-operator partnership is very real. I got tons of guys who are making $4,000 take-home. Learn how you can do that by giving me a call at 863-342-5171. We are conveniently located in Lakeland, Florida. We are a Florida-based trucking company that is here to provide you resources to be successful. So once again, it's 863-342-5171. So you were able to build in a non-chaotic environment, which means you have consistency, you have clarity, you have a goal, you have a mission, and you're just determined. So how can you develop the same in chaos?
Automation.
Because
I think, for real, man, I think that's an answer, because that's how we're gonna explain the drivers in the trucks available 365. How are we gonna explain the breakdowns? We're probably gonna do the same thing, automation. We just grab another truck that's available at the moment, and we just put those drivers there, and we carry on, and it transfers, and like everything is very automated.
Yeah.
How are you gonna deal with times when you're gonna have no drivers? Automation. Easy, man. Like, it's just an automation. So I think what you really need to look for, you need to get those answers to some of those questions. How are you gonna keep truck running 365? And I think the team there is very consistent by them somewhat presenting something that can be real, maybe for 1 week, maybe something that can be real for a couple weeks in a row. But it's impossible to get it done every single week of the year, every single year. You're gonna have some good weeks, bad weeks, average weeks, but so if now we're presenting that you only gonna have killer weeks every single week, and that's how this perfect business model is gonna work because of automation, man, it's gonna look like total shit. It's actually gonna look really good on the paper. The numbers are gonna be really
good on their website.
But the reality is that's not trucking. So if you don't know anything about trucking and you stumbled upon this video looking for automation, truck investment opportunities, passive income, we probably saved you a lot of money if you got the message that we're trying to share here. Again, this is not a legal advice. This is not a financial advice. We're just two dudes in trucking that been around, so we know a thing or two. And I can tell you one thing: if somebody is telling you that you can put let's say 1,000 miles on the truck every day. In a perfect world, yeah, you put the team there and you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
In the reality, no, even new trucks break.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. Pay attention before you write that check, and be safe and drive safe.
All right, guys, take care.